Hi, crafters. Sorry that I had to go in the other live stream. So I opened a new live stream, but the surgeon called me and she wanted to ask me a lot of personal questions. And I had something like, I'm not going to do that in a live stream. So I had to cut it off. I didn't know she would call. So I'm sorry that I cut you all off in a split second. But yeah. It was because of she wanted to investigate. She wanted to send me stuff that they need me to fill out and deliver so they can investigate if I have Crohn's disease. So, dankjewel, Francine. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the dice that I have in from the KLJUYP store. I think you all heard about. Thank you, Lani. I think you all heard what happened, and if not, I will do it after I'm done showing you all the new dice. I will tilt my camera and I will show them to you. Hi, Janice. Hi, sweetie. So these are all the new dice. I will go over them one by one so you know what I'm having here. Sorry that I don't have all the samples here because, yeah, I just got them in. I just wanted to show them to you. And if you click on the links that I put in the description box below, you will see what they will make. So there is a sample in the store. So just click on the links that I put in the description box and you will see what they make. But I had to show you the die sets. This is one of the die sets, and this will make a luggage gift box. I've put in a small t-shirt, some binoculars, some clothing hangers, an airplane, and some parts that are a little bit embossed like a real binocular and that you can put on this binocular. A little car, some picture corners, a little the car is in front of it, but there is a little tag, a luggage tag on it. Hi, Erica. Hi, Laura. Um, yeah, and this will make a very cute luggage gift box. The next two I like to show you are these crosses. Last time or a few weeks ago, I did a live stream and people were asking me for cross shakers. So I made an elegant one, and so this is the back layer and this is the shaker part, and I made this shape, so in two different shapes, and I also did them a little bit more masculine, so a little bit more straight like this, so then you see the shapes of them, and they all are tags, so you can use them as tag shakers, but then in crosses. And I think I personally like these a lot because of the elegant style. But I think these are more suitable if it's going to be sent to a man, or um, how do you say that? I don't talk. I I think it's still my anesthetics. Oh, hi, Ulrike. Thank you, Lani. This is Ulrike. Hope you are well. Yes, I will tell all of what happened later on, but I'm in a little bit of pain, so I'm sometimes I talk a little bit funny, but it's just because I'm trying to bite away the pain. And I have four new plates. These shaker plates are having, and I will keep them up close. These are like teddy bear faces. These are longer balloons, and these are the shaker dies. I have hearts and just normal balloons. So if you want, like me, to save the earth from a lot of shaker material, plastic ones, you can buy these to make your shaker material into paper ones. And yeah, these you can buy at the KLJUYP store. The next die set that I want to show you is this one, and I think a lot of you will like this a lot. Yeah, pain is very distracting. I totally agree, Laura. Um, and these plates I've made so the outside will not cut. There are just the attached thingies, but I can cut them off. But these you can use inside your card to make cuts so it can hold a gift card. I don't know if I have my Air Miles gift card here, but you will see that they fit perfectly inside these holes. So you can do a thin layer inside of your card and then attach and then make these holes in it, these cut lines, so it can hold a gift card like this. And I made them um, sideways and lengthways. Do I say that correctly? So it can hold a card like this, or it can hold a card like this. It's however you want. So you have all the three options that are possible to slide in and out a gift card. So these outlines will not cut. It's just so you can position it way better. I could have done a die just like this, but then you have to position it straight and you have to figure out the length in between. And when you use it like this, you don't have to figure out anything. Just put it on your paper, run it through your die cutting machine, and then you are good to go. Thank you, Laurie. Thank you. And yeah, I think plates like this can be so handy for people who like to give others a gift card. I see that a lot happening in videos, and then I came up with this idea. Thank you, Jillian. Thank you so much. And the next one is so super cute. I know the die set doesn't look cute, but if you put this one together, if you click on the link, you will see one put together. The link in the description box. But it makes a ladybug butterfly set with holes. Okay, now I'm done with this bag. Oh, um, this is your bottom layer. Normally you have those tail layers, but this is your bottom layer. This layer goes on top. You just fold this over, and this one goes over this one, and it will have the spots that a normal ladybug has. Trust me, you will be amazed how pretty this set will look. And if you want to take the time, click on the link that I put in the description box, and you will see how pretty it looks. And I put in a little score mark in the middle just to make it look like a real ladybug. Thank you, Laurie. Hi, Jill. Hi, Yvette. Dankjewel. Thank you in Dutch is dankjewel. So if I say that word, you know that I'm thanking people. The next one I designed is this one, and it's a heart shaker lock, and it goes like this. So this is the lock piece, the back side. This is the piece you use to make it into a shaker. I put in a plate, so a separate plate that doesn't cut at the edges, but that you can do hearts, the same heart as a shaker material. And I put in this extra die so you have a die to cut your acetate with. But it's a hard lock shaker, and in the middle, you have to just take this out. I made the keyhole in the shape of a heart, and I thought it was suitable for this one. You don't have to use it, of course, but I thought it was such a small, extra fun detail that I couldn't resist to put that into the die set. Hi, Nicole. Thank you, Craft Addict. Thank you so much. And then I know there are a lot of banners on AliExpress, but I kept on getting the ask. Well, I will show it like this because it's not hard to see. But I got a lot of ask if I would make a banner with my signature uh, border around it. So I designed this one. and I've tried to give you guys as much options as I could. Um, so I made an inner one with the holes. These holes are for the bigger layers. So if you want to die cut those holes and want to know that they are exactly on that spot, you can use this die that's here. And I had the room to put in just a few extra triangles. You never know when you need them, right? And then I have three. Wait a minute. I have made a set that I think a lot of you will love. Thank you, Lani. Thank you so much. What I did is, I think 1.5, 2 years ago, I made some shadow boxes, but I I saw that still a lot of people love them, and I had something like, okay, let me make 3 new fun shadow boxes. So this part you use to make the box, and this is the outer item where you can attach the box through at the back. So you have a little shadow box tag. But I also did a t-shirt shaped one and a house shaped one. So you could put a little birdie inside or use it as new home for new homeowners. I thought this was um, cute to normally you have a print on top of the shirt, but now you can make a scenery inside the shirt just by using this box. This box fits on all 3 shadow boxes. And what I did is I added an extra layer so you could finish the box off on the outside. You don't have to if you don't want something with a scalloped edge, but I added it in so you had that option. So a tag, a t-shirt, and a house. That's the 3 options you have with this set. Thank you, Jill. So many beautiful dice. I want them all, and it will be financially. Sorry, Ulrika. Thank you. I don't want to ruin you guys or make you guys broke, but it's because you all ask me to make dice like this, and then I have the time and I make them, and um, then I got to ask from a live stream I did a while ago to make a shaker bookmark label. And I had a lot of fun because you will ask what's inside, but I had a lot of fun designing this. So this is the bookmark, the outer edges. But I wanted to add some worm shaker material to this bookmark. I think a bookworm is something we all know, at least in the Netherlands. We know a bookworm, and if you die cut them, you will get all kinds of tiny worms that you can put inside your bookmark to make it as the bookworms. Yeah. So I had fun designing the worm and put it inside this bookmark. Yeah, and I thought, okay, maybe they can. Um, how do you how do you say that? Maybe they can enjoy. No, it's not what I wanted to say. Value the fact. No, I don't know how to say it in English. Sorry. Something funny that I put something funny inside. I thought there aren't shaker material in shapes of worms, and I had something like, okay, let me put this in as shaker materials. So there are a lot of worms inside of your bookmark. Yes, yes, that's right, Ulrika. Oh my goodness, I still can um, relate to the moment that I came onto this idea, and I had something like, oh, I think they will love it when they have those worms together with the bookmark. Would be a good use for Halloween. Oh, that's right. Hi, Patricia. Hi, tongue in cheek. Oh, you guys must make me laugh that I have so much pain when I laugh. Oh, I'm so sore. A perfect teacher gift. Absolutely, Janice. Absolutely. And what I did is, um, you saw the ladybug bow set that I made, and I had something like I want to make a butterfly bow set, but with a butterfly, it's a little bit more complicated because of the shape of the wings. But what I did is I designed these butterflies. If you die cut them and gather the paper in between, they will wrinkle in the middle and it will make them look bulky. If you want to know what I mean, click on the link that I put in the description box for this die set, and you will see exactly what I mean. Because the seller made a sample with it, and then it makes it look a little bit more like a butterfly bow. It's not a bow that we fold over and we have the two flaps, but because you have to gather them in the middle, you will get more like a 3D bowish kind of feel. And they look so pretty, even prettier than I could imagine when I was designing these. So it's worth to take a look at them for sure. And I think you will like them a lot. The butterfly bow set and the bookworms and the ladybug are, yeah, the two of my favorite. And you could use a worm on an apple for a teacher present. Yes, that's true. The only insect I actually like is butterflies, and what an awesome idea! Thank you, Lani. Thank you. Yeah, that would be a great idea, Laura. And then you have many worms to stick onto your apple. And I made an apple set for Surprise Creation Store that has have a worm inside. So then you have the worm and the apple together. And I made this little, if you want to send somebody a little cute card that goes on a holiday or something like that, I made this card. This is the flap you attach to this part, and then you can close it up like a real card. And then you have this piece to dress up your luggage. And what I did is I added a face, so you can give your luggage a face. But I also added some pockets, some straps, and some extra parts for the wheels to make the wheels look black. So this is just a little tiny card you can see, compared to my hand. It's not very big, but I think it's a fun card. You can even use it as a luggage tag or something like that. We all have a big imagination, we crafters, so I think that will do. And then last but not least is this die set. I'm so sorry I haven't a sample. I didn't put it together. I just have the dice in. Uh, but this will make a 3D backpack. The seller made it, put it together, and put the picture in her store. So if you want to see this complete, click on the link. That's the only thing you have to do to see how it looks when it's, yeah, all put together. I put in all the extra layers, so the design layers are in there to give your luggage a strap to hold on to. All things are in here. I think I don't want to bore you with the crinkling of the paper, but here you see the strap and the cover to put on the strap that normally is on top of the luggage. And I put in two straps that you can attach to the back if you want, of course. You don't have to. But yeah, these are all the dies that I designed for the KLJUYP store. I have added all the links in the description box below. I'm so sorry that I didn't make any samples, but it's just because I wanted to do it, but this morning, yeah, I have had surgery and I'm still trying to bite away the pain. What a great idea. I love the luggage. Thank you. Thank you, Patricia. Oh, and for the people, this is something very important. Just so you know, I'm on top of things, despite the fact that uh, I'm not feeling so great. But uh, I have ordered dice with two factories. I'm not speaking about the newest dice, so the leaf sets, the skeleton leaves and the winter set leaves. And I'm talking about the exclusive dice, but I'm talking about the dandelions, flower set 1 and 2, and the sea pal dice. I had those ordered at a factory that is in Shanghai. And as you know, Shanghai is in lockdown now. And they went in lockdown right before the dice were ready. What I did is, trust me, I have moved heaven and earth the last couple of days, and I was even into an email fight with the company because they told me they can't ship it out because they are in lockdown, and I had something like, there must be a way to ship them out. The email went back and forth, and it was horrible. I was angry. I was upset. I can relate that they were in lockdown, but they were holding back some information, and I had something like, that's not fair. If I knew this up front, I have could paid extra. So to keep a very long story short, I've paid double the amount that I normally do, and normally I have to pay about $80 to $90 to ship the dice to me. Now I have paid double the amount, so they are picked up with a special delivery company that has a possibility to bring them to the airport, and so they can go on a plane. So I'm hoping in 1 or 2 days the tracking number will pick up, and I will be able to see where they at, and hopefully then in 10 days they will arrive. But yeah, it was a drama. It was not fun. But I had something like, I can't make people wait so long. I don't know when the lockdown will end. I have no idea. But yeah, they were able to do it. And I had to pay the extra amount. I don't mind. I have something like it. To me, it's more important that I can keep my promise to all of you than the money. So know that I'm on top of things, that I did my best, and I will ship them out as soon as I possibly can. But as I always like to try to be open and honest about things that are happening, I want you guys to know that, that's what I've done. That's the best way with my crazy brain I can explain at this moment. I hope you are okay. I came in late. Thank you. You cannot control outside forces. No, but to me, a promise is so important. I can't explain to you guys. I think that is something that will always be something as on top of my list. I horrible English today. A promise is something so valuable to me. If you promise something, I think you have to follow through. I promised to deliver or at least ship out the dice in 4 to 6 weeks, and yeah, this was the only way I was able to do it, and yeah, I have to pay double shipping. I don't mind. I have something like, that's is if that's something I have to do, I have to do it. I hope you feel better soon. How is Ben? Ben is okay, Jill. Ben is okay. I just went. Ben, last Monday, Ben had his results from his last scan. And as you know, they can't see all cancer on scans. If the cancer is too little or too tiny, they can't see it. But as far as they can see things on scans, he is clear of cancer. So we have to go by that fact. It doesn't mean he doesn't have cancer anymore. Uh, God only knows, if you know what I mean. But as far as the scans show, he is clear of cancer. So, yeah. And I don't know if you knew what happened this morning. I posted a picture on Instagram that I was in the hospital. But 2 or 3 days I'm only telling for the people who came in late. Sorry that I repeat myself, but yeah. 2 days ago, I got a little bit of pain in a not to call by name area. There was a lump. It swelled up. It hurted me a lot. But I had something like, okay, it will go away, and I don't have to bug doctors, or they are already so busy. And but last night it was so painful. So I told Ben, if I feel this pain tomorrow morning, I will call the house doctor. But I woke up at 5:30 from the pain. I couldn't go to sleep anymore. So much pain I was in. I went, to keep a long story short, I went to the hospital. They saw the lump and they told me they had to cut into it to relieve me from pain. They left it open, so it has to heal from the inside to the outside. Yeah, so it's hurting me a lot, especially when I sit down. But yeah, I'm not a person who is enjoying lying in his bed looking at the ceiling. I always try to do stuff that's occupying my mind and keeping my mind off of the pain. So if I look a little bit dizzy and woozy, it's from the anesthetic they gave me. And that's something I never experienced. I went under surgery a lot of times, but I never had this kind of anesthetics. It's an anesthetic. They told me they will give me a certain amount, so I'm not conscious. But if they ask me a question, I will answer. And I had something like, yeah, right. So they brought me under anesthetic. They put some stickers onto my body to keep my heart, or to keep an eye on my heart and my breathing and stuff like that. And when I was under anesthetic, because Ben was in the room when they cut me open, um, Ben told, and I was happy he was, because else I wouldn't known that I did it. But the doctor asked me while I was under anesthetic, and I don't recall answering him, but he asked Ben, did she sleep very bad last night? And Ben told him yes. So the doctor asked me, well, Nicole, did you sleep bad last night? And I answered with, yes, I slept very bad. And then when he was cutting into my skin, I cringed of pain, and I can't remember that I cringed from pain. I have no idea I did that. But Ben said, "Oh, you were like, oh, like that," and I can't recall at all. So I never experienced that kind of anesthetic. It's very surreal when you know you responded to things they did, but you can't recall in your mind. It was a very strange experience. No, I don't have stomach pains, Laura. No, no. Nicole, email so I can pay the extra postage for you. Cheryl, you don't have to pay. It's my problem. I have to see how I get the dice to you guys. That's my risk. I don't want you guys to suffer for it. No, sweetie, I really, really appreciate it, but this is my risk. I need to carry that those costs. So no, sweetie, I don't want you to. I really don't get me wrong. I really value the fact that you're even thinking about that fact. But no, it's my risk, and I need to do that. So don't worry about it. It's paid, and the dice will be on their way, and I hope to get them soon. Hi, sweetie. Hi, Greg. Gina. Do I say it correctly? I think I do, but I've been under anesthetic, so bear with me. um, no, it was not a Russia. It was real anesthetic. Sounds like a Jill. What is Jill? Yeah, I had an abscess. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hi, Francesca. Could you sit on a ring circle? No, the problem when I sit on a ring circle, it will widen my bum and it will stretch the hole that is there. So that's not a good idea. Normally, when they have hemorrhage, that's a good idea. But because they had to leave the hole open, I think it's not a great idea. Uh, I am paying it. Cheryl, sweetie. Oh, I have to keep my mouth shut the next time. I have Barthologist in a few times, and I have to. Oh, that's a difficult word. Marsupialize it. I can't even pronounce it to turn it inside out. I feel your pain. Oh, Amy, see, yeah, I know there are way more people who have had this happen. Thank you, Polly. Thank you, sweetie. Uh, Lol, you nearly got it right. It doesn't start with um, Gina. I. Oh, my mind. I'm sorry. I'm still a little bit woozy. Can you use a sit bath, warm water? Yeah, I have to rinse it twice a day to keep the wound clean and not get it infected. So yeah, just accept it. Thank you, Cheryl. But please, no, you don't have to do it, sweetie. I do accept it, but please, it's not your problem. It's my problem. If I do pre-orders, these are risks I need to take. And despite the fact I could kiss you right now, it's not your problem. It's my problem. I only told because I think I have to explain why things are a little bit delayed and why it's taking me longer to be able to ship out dies. And since I want to be open and honest to you guys, that's why I tell. Amy, I had that also takes time to heal. Yeah, I have had I. How do you say that? I had it before. I Yeah, I have had it before, and then the cut was like 2-3 inches. It was way bigger, but it was on another area, and yeah, it took about 4 weeks to heal. So you got it seen to. Yeah, yeah. Uh, Thank you so much, Cheryl. Thank you. You are so sweet. Yeah, so I'm doing okay. I'm just sore. I have to see if they can investigate if I have Crohn's disease because this is something that can be related to Crohn's disease, and they now need from me a few samples to see if I have Crohn's disease or if it's just something like bad luck that it happened to me twice. So we will see, and I will recover. But until then, don't worry about me. I'm still alive, uh, and I will do a live stream as soon as the dice arrive. I have to wait until they are here. So can also be related to diabetes. No, no, the doctors told that the kind that I have, is more related to although my father has diabetes, um, but they didn't spoke about it. But I have all symptoms that people with Crohn's diseases have, except the losing weight part. And I have something like, if you give me all the symptoms, give me that one too, so I can eat tasty things. Ow, don't laugh, Nicole. Laughing makes it hurt so much more. A warm soak, yeah. I just had it right before, so don't rest and take care of yourself. I will, Lori. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's so many. So it may mean you cannot eat certain things because it hurts. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Crohn's disease sucks. Yeah, I've had losing weight sucks even more, and having losing the weight even more. Yeah, Laura, but I sure can use that one too right now. And don't get me wrong, I'm just trying to loosen up things. I don't want to be disrespectful. In my experience, it was not related to diabetes. Okay, you want the good with the bad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that's the best way I can say it, Jill. And I don't get me wrong. I don't mean it in any disrespectful way, Laura. But you know me long enough to know that I mean well. Could it be related to your headaches as well? Yeah, headaches. I sometimes have those. I know what they are called in Dutch, but I don't know the English words. Sometimes those hurtful things on the tip of my tongue, inflamed eyes, and the last couple of months I have eye problems. That was something that the doctor asked, and always feeling tired. And I have that one too. I always feel tired. I can sleep whenever, wherever I want. That's how I feel. But that's something I already have for 47 years, so I don't know any better. So I didn't think that would be something that was related to Crohn. Keep away from dairy foods and a lot of green veggies. I will. I will. I'm just gonna argue with you. I'm not going to it, to I lost my older sister. No. Oh my goodness, Cheryl. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear this. I'm so sorry. Please take my condolences. It's it's so hard to bring over my feelings, but please know that uh, yeah, my condolences to you, Cheryl. Many prayers. I get abscesses and they always check it first. Okay, I have Crohn's and I do not lose weight either. See, being tired combined with stomach aches is the worst. Yeah, I know. Sorry, Cheryl. No, you never wish this on people. No, but yeah, if I have it, I have to learn and live with it. But then at least I can understand why I have so many symptoms if they can give it a name. Yeah. Sweet people, I'm going to go because I'm sitting down way too long. I have to go and lay down. Cheryl, please know and accept my virtual hug to you. I wish you all the strength and the best with the loss you had. Um, it's hard for me to explain, but in Dutch I can say it, but then you don't understand me. But yeah, from me to you. I wish you all a nice day and until the next time. And I'm so sorry that I wasn't more cheerful and happier, but it's just because of the pain. Bye, sweeties.